one-of-a-kind dining experience that highlights the sights, sounds, and incredible tastes from live fire grilling.
Welcome to the festival!
When you walk in the Classic Car Museum, first you'll notice the beautiful chrome on these cars, the vibrant colors, as well as the design of these cars, which are truly pieces of art. Hi, I'm Sidney Hobbs, the owner of the Classic Car Museum. We are a must-do experience in St. Augustine. We have over 110 cars on display ranging from $1895 to a new 2023 Z06 Corvette. I don't think they expect the really immersive experience that they have when they get to the Classic Car Museum. Each car does have a storyboard that will not only tell you about the car, but it'll probably tell you a fun story about the car as well. Cars have the ability to bring back memories so vivid. When you see the cars, you may think about things you haven't thought about in many, many years. It also may be a dream come true for them to actually experience the cars on a close-up basis. Everyone asks me, what's your favorite car? And that's a pretty easy answer because it's a 1961 Corvette, which was my first classic car. And that's what started all of this. Another unique experience in St. Augustine is the Marineland Dolphin Adventure, located just a few miles south on A1A. The interaction with the dolphins is an unbelievable lifetime experience. You can actually swim with the dolphins, which will be a memory that you will never forget. Visit Marineland in St. Augustine as a must-do. Come take a walk down memory lane where the cars are the stars at the Classic Car Museum in St. Augustine. Come visit us.
A lot of people say this is a real sailing experience. It's a true sailing adventure. Ahoy! Welcome aboard. I'm Roseanne with St. Augustine Sailing. We are a must-do experience in St. Augustine. What makes us unique is our vessels are private, intimate, and luxurious. Our guests always say, wow, what beautiful yachts. We're very much customizable. If you just want to come, sit aboard, relax, sip on a glass of wine, to something a little more customized, more intimate, more upscale with a 4-course dinner served aboard with your own private chef. And if you really want the VIP experience, then we have our overnight experience where you can stay aboard on one of our sailing yachts. You sit back, relax, and have all the fun while we do all the work. However, if you do want to learn to sail, we have educational classes to help you learn to sail as well. My whole life I have felt the power of the wheel behind a sailboat. So when I'm on land, a must-do experience for me is the Classic Car Museum. I love to see how the sports cars have evolved over time. It just gives you that inner thrill of being behind the wheel. We look forward to seeing you out on the water so you too can believe that the fun begins where the land ends.
It's amazing just to go upstairs and feel the breeze, and it will calm you down, it will relax you. Hi, I'm Edgar Maldonado, Executive Chef at 1912 at Sawgrass Marriott. And we are a must-do experience at Ponte Vedra. What is unique about here is the location. The view is just breathtaking. This is a part of the Sawgrass Marriott Beach Club. So at 1912, we have great menu with handcrafted cocktails and food. We specialize on seafood, excellent fish choices. We work with whatever is local and sustainable. So our menu change on the weekly or monthly basis. I like the tiradito. That is a Latin American influenced dish that is based on octopus and shrimp. Just coming to see the sunset, having a couple of cocktails and handcrafted food is an experience. If you enjoy the outdoors, another must-do experience is the yard. The yard is a one-of-a-kind sports and entertainment venue. This hotspot is home to the only 12-hole round in Northeast Florida. You can show off your pickleball skills at the Pickle Garden or just play doubles at the tennis center. Enjoy your time in Ponte Vedra. We're looking forward to have you dining and having a cocktail with us here in 1912.
people walk down the street, they hear the music, and they're so surprised to find this beautiful live music venue. Hi, I'm Cindy Stavely with the Colonial Oak Music Park. We are a must-do St. Augustine experience. We have this great hidden gem right on St. George Street in downtown St. Augustine. We're an exciting family-friendly live music venue, open every Thursday through Sunday. You can enjoy all genres of music in a very laid-back atmosphere with plenty of seating and even room for dancing. We have great food at the St. Augustine Seafood Company and craft cocktails from our 2 bars on location right up the Oak. There are so many unique things to do in St. Augustine. One of my favorite must-do experiences is the Flagler College Legacy Tour. You'll get to go on a student-led tour of the beautiful Ponce de Leon Hotel, which is now Flagler College. It's great to see the beautiful Gilded Age architecture and amazing artwork. So next time you're here, come and enjoy our really cool live music venue. See you soon.
I never get tired of all the dolphins I see, the people that come on the boat. I get to see the most beautiful things every single day. Hello everyone, I'm Captain Glenn. We're all about you guys having a fun, safe, and an unforgettable experience aboard Sabrage. Sabrage is a custom 63-foot power catamaran offering scenic cruises along our beautiful waterways here in St. Augustine, Florida. We have an incredible amount of deck space, comfortable seating. We also have shaded areas. We have a full-service bar with an amazing crew that will take care of you. We base in the San Sebastian River. We cruise out into the Intracoastal Waterway. You'll get to go under the Bridge of Lions. You'll see the fort downtown. Our trips range from 1.5 hours to 3 hours. You can come out for an afternoon eco-family fun tour. You can do a sunset cruise. Another great option aboard Sabrage is our dinner cruise. We work with a couple of fantastic caterers. We do birthday parties, bachelorette parties, wedding ceremonies, corporate events, team building events. Now, while you're here, one of my must-do experiences in St. Augustine is Colonial Oak Music Park. It is an amazing venue that's like being in old Florida. It's right down in the heart of St. Augustine. So come join us on Sabrage in comfort and style. It's unlike any other experience on the water in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida.
This is the only city where you have 5 centuries of architecture that coexist within a few minutes of each other. Hi guys, I'm Alex Drywa from St. Augustine Experiences, and we are a must-do experience when you're visiting America's oldest city. We have tours for everybody. History tours, culinary tours. All of our tours kind of bring the essence of St. Augustine to you. Our tip is to make us your first experience in St. Augustine. This way you have a new friend in town teaching you about all the places you should visit. The food scene in St. Augustine is so diverse. We were just named the best dining city in the South by Southern Living magazine. Locally crafted cocktails, locally brewed beer as well too. The people you meet here, the small business owners, the creative people, the chefs, the mixologists that kind of blend, old and new traditions of making modern cuisine today that we love in St. Augustine. Our small group walking tours bring the streets to life. Every landmark, every building has a story behind it, and we want you to experience that with us. Another must-do experience in St. Augustine is the Spice and Tea Exchange. From their incredible selection of teas, or bring home a taste of our local dado pepper, you can't go wrong with the Spice and Tea Exchange. Come take a walk with us. We can't wait to see you the next time you visit and bring the story of St. Augustine to life.
As we're driving down Main Street, on the left-hand side, there was this beautiful brick building, brick and block. And I remember smacking my husband's arm with my hand, and I said, "Look, that's it, that's the one, that's our building." Our goal was to move our family business closer to St. Augustine, where we lived. I knew right away that it was exactly what my heart was looking for.
We are known as Florida's potato capital. We would ship 300-400 loads of potatoes out of here a day.
Hastings was founded by Henry Flagler and his cousin, Thomas Horace Hastings, so that they could produce agricultural crops to supply Flagler's hotels in St. Augustine.
We were the first area to produce potatoes in the springtime.
The main street of Hastings, Florida was just booming. You had everything that you needed right here in our local town.
Hastings was an incredibly thriving community, not just because of the agricultural, but it was also a transportation hub with the railroad and Old Dixie Highway going right through the center of town.
I've often heard us referred to as Mayberry. Everybody knew everybody. I started school in one building and graduated from the same building.
I grew up in the Hastings Dry Cleaners. I would deliver clothes to the farmers' homes.
This building was the John Deere dealership, old farmer supply building. Where we're sitting right now was like a showroom. They would have tractors parked outside.
Get a screw, a nut, or a blade or something that I needed for a lawnmower. But if it was on Main Street, I knew them.
Over the years, Hastings has faced many challenges. A lot of people, when the schools closed down here in Hastings, moved out of the community and moved closer to St. Augustine. The town had multiple fires, the last one being in 1985.
I was fire chief then. We had a major fire that took out, I believe it was 13 of our businesses. It hurts my soul to see what has happened to our town, to have become go from a vibrant, bustling community to what we had to do several years ago and just disband the town.
I think the opportunity for change is here. I'm living in change now. In the building that I'm being interviewed in, I can see the revitalization of this building, again, next to the building that I grew up in.
We purchased our first building and began the renovation process. We have uncovered some incredible pieces of history. Inside the venue building, we have the Bacchus murals that are original murals from Beanie Bacchus. We've also uncovered some wonderful old signs and murals inside the old Firestone building, including the Firestone mural on the side.
Fortunately, a lot of our old records were recovered and taken over for safekeeping by the county.
I remember when I got the call about finding the historic documents, the county was so excited. Myself and a group of local business owners and community members decided to go after our Florida Main Street designation, and it really gave the community such a sense of pride again.
We seem to really be making progress in ways that I didn't think would happen.
We have revived the Cabbage and Potato Festival and added a new dynamic of bacon to that. We had, I believe, over 11,000 people in a 2-day period. It was amazing.
The spirit of small towns like Hastings is still alive.
I'm sitting in the history, but there are things that can be added to our town that will add value to where I'm sitting.
We're very much trying to create Hastings as a destination location. We try to work together and collaborate to make sure that every business that comes here is going to thrive.
We're a community that wants change, wants growth.
Come out and ride around and look at some of the farms. Look at us digging potatoes, cabbage. Learn where your food comes from.
And allow us to share our story with you. My hope is that it excites somebody about a little town called Hastings, Florida, which I love dearly.
That's going to make it a little bit more receptive to the flavor.
St. Augustine Distillery, located in the heart of the nation's oldest city, we produce a variety of craft spirits, including vodka, gin, rum, and my favorite, bourbon. Hey guys, I'm Will Hensler with the St. Augustine Distillery. Our Spirit of Florida bourbon tasting is a must-do experience in St. Augustine. If you want to take a deep dive on bourbon, this is the way to do it.
And let your palate do the breathing for you.
It's all about opening up your senses. You're going to see, smell, and taste bourbon like never before. We'll guide you through 4 of our premium bourbon offerings, ranging from small batch to single barrels to some really exclusive finished bourbons. This VIP tasting takes about an hour, and then we'll take you behind the scenes for an in-depth tour of our production facility. And we're always mixing up new tours for our guests, so keep an eye out for our barrel thieving experience where you can taste bourbon directly from the barrel. St. Augustine has so many great experiences. A must-do experience for me is seeing a show at the St. Augustine Amphitheater. It's an outdoor music venue like no other. Nestled right in the heart of a state park, it's beautiful and you're gonna love it. So come on in and check out this one-of-a-kind experience. It's a great way to drink in the spirit of Florida.
Asado Life is an Argentinian-inspired live-fire grilling restaurant located about a mile outside of downtown St. Augustine. Hi, I'm Nick Herrera at Asado Life Restaurant located on the beautiful San Sebastian River. Asado is the Spanish word for barbecue. It is an opportunity for everybody to disconnect with everything else and connect with family and friends. We have amazing waterfront restaurant views and gorgeous covered patios. Again, with the live-fire grilling, it's kind of a mixture of fire and water and all the sights and sounds that go with an asado. Chef Matt Brown has done an incredible job blending some of the old traditions and ushering in with a new progressive style of asado. We have the tomahawks, we have the tenderloins, we have short ribs, we also have grilled seafood items and a ton of grilled vegetables available. One of our things that we're most proud of is that guests can come in and try something that they think that they've had a million times before and they'll experience it in a completely different way. It makes us so happy to do what we're doing. There's so many great activities around St. Augustine. A must-do for me is Sabrage, gorgeous catamaran located right next door for some amazing sunset cruises down the San Sebastian River and to see the gorgeous coastline of downtown St. Augustine. As a bonus, we also do asado dinner cruises with our friends at Sabrage. We look forward to seeing you the next time you visit St. Augustine. We can't wait to show you our asado experience.
This is the only place in Florida and most of North America where the Native Americans and the Spanish actually got along. And it's one of the reasons why St. Augustine survived. Hello, my name is Chad Light. I'm the anthropologist here at the Fountain of Youth Archaeological Park. We are a must-do experience here in St. Augustine. Everybody comes here for the water, and the water is real. It does keep things living forever, and this property is a perfect example of that. The park is beautiful. When you walk onto the property, one of the first things that you're going to experience are our exotic peacocks. You're also going to hear about the history of St. Augustine and Florida, all of which are contained here on the property in respects to not only the Spanish, but also the indigenous people that lived here for thousands of years. We also have a planetarium, which is very interesting with regards to the way that the Spanish navigated the seas. We also have the first settlement site. We have cannon firings, musket firings. We have a blacksmith shop that really does make stuff. What I love about the park is that I really get in touch with the history of not only this place, but America. We have a beautiful place here, but another beautiful view is from the top of the San Sebastian Winery, and the tour is amazing. My must-do recommendation, the San Sebastian Winery. It is beautiful and one of a kind. You guys are gonna love it. Join us here at the Fountain of Youth Archaeological Park for beautiful views and real interactive history.
Our winery's most popular wine is by far the Vintner's Red. The Vintner's Red is a sweeter version made with muscadine grape, perfect for sangria. Hey there, I'm Charles Cox with the San Sebastian Winery. Our tour and wine tasting is a must-do experience in St. Augustine. On the weekends, venture up to the rooftop where you can enjoy the cellar upstairs, wine bar and restaurant, wonderful views of the San Sebastian River and live music. We offer free tours and wine tasting 7 days a week. The wine tasting is everybody's favorite part of the tour, which concludes with the tasting of about 6 different wines from dry to sweet, red to white, sparkling and dessert wines. An additional option we have for the tasting is reserve tasting experience, where you get to taste some of our limited release wines. St. Augustine's history and architecture are so unique. A must-do experience for me is the Lightner Museum. Formerly the Alcazar Hotel, the second in the area built by Henry Flagler. In 1947, Otto Leitner converted it to a museum as it is today. Here's a locals tip: have lunch in the Alcazar where the pool used to be. So next time you're in town, we'd love to see you at the San Sebastian Winery where you can enjoy a taste of history.
If you're a golfer, this is Mecca. This is the players. Hi, I'm John Walls, and I'm a TPC storyteller, and a visit to TPC Sawgrass is a must-do experience in Ponte Vedra Beach. Anybody can come in 365 days of the year, and we give free tours on the hour. The fact that you have a chance to come in and see it for yourself, walk the walk of the champions of the past, it's a dream come true for a golfer. When you have a chance to come into the clubhouse and experience it and feel it, 77,000 square feet, Mediterranean revival style, and then inside, all the artifacts of one of the greatest tournaments of golf, it's a great combination. I love 19, the restaurant here in the clubhouse. Tremendous menu, but my favorite is the pretzel. It is scrumptious, and a word of warning, it's big. Don't go solo on that. To me, the highlight is the golf course tour. We go out on 16, 17, and 18, and when people see 17 and that island green, their eyes just light up. As a storyteller, I love sharing tidbits with people. I like to talk about where Jack Nicklaus got his nickname, the Golden Bear. Little fun facts, little nuggets that they can take home and tell their friends and pass it along. Another must-do experience is the Spirit of Florida Bourbon Experience at the St. Augustine Distillery. Love that bourbon. If you're in the area, you have to come by and say hi, and let us share our love of the game with you.
get as crispy as possible.
One of our best features on the course is actually known as our beer loop. We have 3 wonderful par 3 holes that circle around the pond so you can enjoy a drink and then take the par 3s in the back and just have a quick fun session of golf. Hi, I'm Caroline Clements here at the Yards, and we are a must-do experience in Ponte Vedra. We offer 15 holes of golf, and then we also offer 12 purple pickleball courts, and we've got a wonderful tennis center. Even if you're a novice just starting out playing pickleball, we offer rental paddles, instruction, pickleball purchases, and even cute outfits. Argyle is our wonderful restaurant here. They constantly are switching up their menu to have an elevated but still laid-back experience, and they really specialize in coming up with unique and delicious appetizers, entrees, and absolutely fabulous drinks. We are located in Ponte Vedra through the gates of the Sawgrass neighborhood, but anybody can visit us at any time. We'd love to have you come out and soak in the Florida sunshine and just have fun. Ponte Vedra is the epicenter for golf here in Florida. A must-do experience for me is the Players, located right down the road from us. From their incredible golf course to the amazing restaurant and ambiance, you just can't miss it. Come play the Yard soon. We'd love to have you.
Join us to take a step back in time to see this luxurious hotel built by Henry Flagler, now home to Flagler College. Hi, I'm Nikki Liberatore with Flagler's Legacy, and our historic tour is a must-do experience in St. Augustine. Our gorgeous building has the largest collection of in-use Tiffany stained glass windows. We even had electricity 3 years before the White House. We will take you into the Flagler Room, which used to be the ladies' parlor, which currently has time period pieces including furniture, artwork, and china from the hotel. Our guests really love to stare up at the ceiling of our gorgeous rotunda. The main lobby of our building, hidden amongst the gold leaf paintings, are names of Spanish explorers, including Juan Ponce de Leon, the founder of Florida. You can learn more about him at one of my must-do experiences in St. Augustine, the Fountain of Youth Archaeological Park. See where it all began here in St. Augustine while hanging out with some awesome peacocks and maybe getting a taste of eternal youth. So come visit us and see what Henry Flagler's legacy is all about. We hope to see you on a tour very soon.
The view from our galleries looking down at the swimming pool is just spectacular. Hi, I'm Angela with the Leitner Museum, and we are a St. Augustine must-do experience. The Leitner Museum is truly a one-of-a-kind experience. Our remarkable building provides a historic setting for the museum's eclectic collection, and we're located right in the heart of historic St. Augustine. Housed in the former Hotel Alcazar, a Gilded Age resort hotel commissioned by Henry Flagler, the Leitner Museum offers an immersive experience of art, architecture, history, and design. The founder of the museum, Otto Leitner, described his museum as a collection of collections. From Gilded Age furniture and vintage typewriters to American Brilliant Era cut glass, it's all fascinating. Visitors fall in love with our historic spa facilities from the casino time. Each visit to the Leitner is unique because we're always featuring new and exciting exhibitions and programming. After a day exploring the Leitner Museum, one of my must-do experiences is enjoying a cocktail on the rooftop of River and Fort. It's an amazing spot overlooking the bayfront. It has a spectacular atmosphere, and you can dine indoors or outdoors. Can't wait for you to visit us at the Leitner Museum. We hope to see you soon.
They walk in and look around, it's like, wow. We want you to come in, lift the lids, and enjoy the aromas. Hi, I'm Colleen from the original Spice and Tea Exchange at St. Augustine, and we are a must-do experience. I let everybody know the highlight of our store is our custom blends. We make over 90 blends with our own recipes, and we have a lot of recipes. Our signature blend, which does have our infamous dado pepper that's indigenous here to St. Augustine. That is my go-to for everything. We have many spices, peppers, and a lot of fun seasonings from all over the world. And we also have a tea bar here. We serve hot and iced tea to go. Nothing like a nice, refreshing cup of tea. All of our teas are loose, and we get them from over 40 different countries from indigenous growers. And also one of the fun things that we have here as well is we make our own soy candles made with a lot of our own teas. St. Augustine is home to so many great flavors to enjoy. A must-do recommendation from me is St. Augustine Experiences. They offer a lot of phenomenal food and beverage tours with great history. We look forward to you coming in. Come in and get a little spicy so you can have a terrific day.
What I love about our hotel is our rich history with modern luxury. Hello, I'm Jordan Stokes, General Manager of the historic Casa Monica Resort and Spa, and we are a must-do experience in St. Augustine. The historic Casa Monica Resort and Spa is located at the heart of the historic downtown district in St. Augustine. When you enter the lobby, you're instantly taken away to times of yesteryear. You get hints of Morocco and a Spanish culture that come from 1888. Franklin W. Smith was the original architect, and the property became owned by Henry Flagler. A couple of my favorite things to do on the property are a complimentary history and art tour. It's a wonderful experience. We'd love for you to check out our Grand Bohemian Gallery. The Cordova Coastal Chop House and Bar is a great spot. Our locals come here to enjoy our world-class wine list, world-class cuisine. We want you to experience all that our wonderful coastal town has to offer. We have wonderful ballroom meeting spaces that work for corporate and private events. Weddings are fabulous out on our Sultan's pool deck. Another must-do experience that I recommend is the tasting tours of St. Augustine. They feature hand-selected venues that showcase the local cuisine perfectly with wine or craft cocktails. We are excited to have you experience our rich history. We hope to welcome you soon.
As the sun starts to go down and the darkness begins to settle, the comb jellies rise from the depths to begin feeding on what's on the surface, and the adventure just begins. Hi, my name's Benjamin Brandow, owner-operator of GeoTrip and Adventure Company, a must-do experience in the greater St. Augustine adventure area. If you want to be guaranteed to see bioluminescence, there are very few places in the world where that can happen. The bioluminescent tour in Guana Lake is a standout activity. The comb jellies are sparkling creatures that we can catch and hold in our hands, and they're amazing. As soon as they touch it, they see it, or they catch it, oh my gosh, these things are amazing. These are the oldest known animal in our fossil record. Some nights, it's insane how much there is. The conditions can change, the temperature, the salinity makes a big difference. Come to GeoTrippin', it really does not get any more special. Another must-do experience is the 1912 Ocean Bar and Rooftop in Ponte Vedra. They've got great craft drinks and food with amazing ocean views. Thanks for learning about the bioluminescence. We hope you come out and adventure with us soon.
Almost always you can watch the progression from, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing, to, oh, this is the best thing I've ever done. Hi, I'm Taryn McInnes from Marineland Dolphin Adventure. We are a must-do St. Augustine experience. This is a chance for up-close, hands-on, full eye contact experience that really changed people. The Royal Swim is a must-do experience because of all of our different interaction programs. This is the one where you spend the most time in the deep water with the dolphins, and then the big deal is the dolphin ride. So it's amazing because you're watching the dolphins coordinate and communicate, and then you are getting to feel the power and the speed as they pull you back into shore. And you may even get way up high into the air as they bring you in. So that is particularly fun. Also in the Royal Swim program, there are times to play with the dolphins while you're standing on solid ground in shallow water. So if this is a new experience for you, you can ease in. Number one response is, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. And then the next thing is, those dolphins are so amazing. I didn't realize they were so strong. I didn't realize they were so fast. I didn't realize they were so gentle. I didn't realize that they communicated so much. A must-do experience for me is driving A1A Scenic Byway. It is the most beautiful drive. You'll have the Intracoastal on one side of you, the ocean on the other side of you. There are countless places to stop, go for a walk, look at some wildlife, stop and eat, and then you end up right here at Marineland, the most beautiful place in the world. The whole team at Marineland Dolphin Adventure is so excited to meet you, so come on down and visit us.
Scenic A1A is really a beautiful stretch of roadway, and as you travel, I mean, you start to notice these beautiful trees and bushes, and it's so pristine and just absolutely gorgeous. And that's when you realize, like, whoa, this place is awesome, right? It's an absolute must-do experience, one of my favorites. Hi guys, I'm Danny Anderson, Executive Director of the Friends of A1A Scenic and Historic Coastal Byway, Florida's second All-American road. 72 miles along the Northeast Florida coastline. 52 of those miles are right here in St. Johns County, starting in Ponte Vedra, going all the way through St. Augustine, Crescent Beach, and down to Marineland. There's a lot of stuff you can see and do here on A1A, and you want to make sure that you give yourself enough time to experience all of it. Come all the way down through Ponte Vedra, which is like this beautiful golf mecca, and you'll get out and you'll look and you'll see like all the waterways and you'll see the birds. You're on the Great Birding and Wildlife Trail. And you get to Volano, and it's sort of like this crazy, cool, funky little beach town. You have to go to the Bluebird of Happiness on the pier. If you're really adventurous, you can get on a party boat, go out there and paddle in the blue ways along St. Augustine's waterway. You go downtown in St. Augustine and explore the Castillo, hit the lighthouse over on the island. There's plenty of places to eat, great food. Lots of our restaurants have outdoor seating, so you really can get the full experience of what it's like to be on A1A. So as you come to one of my favorite places in the entire world, which is Matanzas Inlet, and the Fort Matanzas, you can take a ferry ride out and check out a real fort. Insider tip for you, if you want to check out history, you can get our free audio tour at scenica18.org. But if you want to definitely see some great birds, head over to one of my must-do places at the St. Augustine Alligator Farm Zoological Park right here on A1A. You can even see our mascot, the roseate spoonbill. From all of us here at the Friends of A1A, we wish you safe travels, and we'll see you on the byway.
A concert at the St. Augustine Amphitheater is an absolute must-do St. Augustine experience. Our venue is embraced by the beautiful natural surroundings of Anastasia State Park's Maritime Hammock. Hi, I'm Ryan Hall, and I'm the Public Relations and Sponsorships Manager here at the St. Augustine Amphitheater. We're located on Anastasia Island, just across the bridge from historic downtown St. Augustine. We offer concert goers an intimate setting to see performances by some of the biggest names in music. The sound of live music moves through the entire venue, creating a truly immersive concert experience. There's really not a bad seat in the house. No matter where you sit, there's always an electrifying connection between the artist and fans. And here's a tip. Our farmers market is a massive hit with both locals and out-of-town visitors, which is held every Saturday morning here at the venue, offering a variety of local produce, handmade crafts, food trucks, and of course, live music on the front porch. St. Augustine has so many great things to offer, and a must-do experience for me is grabbing a bite to eat at Asado Life. It's a one-of-a-kind dining experience that highlights the sights, sounds, and incredible tastes from live fire grilling with panoramic waterfront views. So come and enjoy the culture and music of the nation's oldest city. We hope to see you at a show soon.
Welcome to the Alveus Festival.
¡Viva! ¡Viva Pedro Menéndez! Welcome to the festival!
When you walk in the Classic Car Museum, first you'll notice the beautiful chrome on these cars, the vibrant colors, as well as the design of these cars, which are truly pieces of art. Hi, I'm Sidney Hobbs, the owner of the Classic Car Museum. We are a must-do experience in St. Augustine. We have over 110 cars on display ranging from $1895 to a new 2023 Z06 Corvette. I don't think they expect the really immersive experience that they have when they get to the Classic Car Museum. Each car does have a storyboard that will not only tell you about the car, but it'll probably tell you a fun story about the car as well. Cars have the ability to bring back memories so vivid. When you see the cars, you may think about things you haven't thought about in many, many